From the PEP Radio Newsroom, these are the stories we are following at this hour. RNC Chair Michael Whatley plans to run for an open Senate seat in North Carolina. That's according to two people familiar with his thinking who spoke on condition of anonymity because they weren't permitted to speak on the record. President Trump, according to one of the people, asked him to make the run after Trump's daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, mulled the seat. Politico first reported news of Whatley's plans. UnitedHealth says it's under a federal investigation and that it is cooperating. Shares of UnitedHealth Group dove early Thursday after the healthcare giant said it was under a Department of Justice investigation. The company said it has started complying with both criminal and civil requests from federal investigators, and it was working cooperatively with them. Biden's former chief of staff appears on Capitol Hill for House Republican age inquiry. Ron Klain, who served as former President Joe Biden's first chief of staff, entered the House Oversight Committee's hearing room just before 10 a.m. today for testimony as part of House Republicans' probe into Biden's age and alleged cognitive decline. Klain took no questions as he entered the room. Columbia University has chosen to settle with the Trump administration. The university will pay more than $220 million to the federal government to restore research money that was canceled in the name of combating anti-Semitism on campus. Columbia has also agreed to overhaul its student disciplinary process and apply a contentious, federally endorsed definition of anti-Semitism, not only to teaching, but to a disciplinary committee investigating students critical of Israel. Gabbard's documents don't prove what she says they do. The Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, declassified material that she claimed proved a treasonous conspiracy by the Obama administration in 2016 to politicize U.S. intelligence and cast doubt on Trump's election victory. But an AP review of reports produced by federal prosecutors and congressional committees does not support this claim. Incidentally, whatever happened to presidential immunity, if it applies to Trump, it should also apply to President Obama. Just saying. In other news, Thai and Cambodian soldiers clashed in several areas along their border Thursday in a major escalation of their conflict that left at least 11 people dead, mostly civilians. The two sides fired small arms, artillery, and rockets, and Thailand also called in airstrikes. Thai villagers could be seen on video fleeing their homes to seek shelter as the clashes began in the morning. Fighting was ongoing in at least 6 areas along the border. Thai Defense Ministry spokesperson Surasant Kongsiri said the trigger for the clashes was a mine explosion along the border on Wednesday that wounded 5 Thai soldiers and led to Bangkok withdrawing its ambassador to Cambodia and expelled Cambodia's. And finally, Italy's constitutional court has ruled that the non-biological mother in a same-sex union is entitled to paternity leave, equating her role with that of the father and therefore entitled to bonding time with a newborn. The court found Monday that a 2001 decree on parental leave was unconstitutional because it didn't recognize that the non-biological mother in a lesbian civil union was also entitled to Italy's mandatory 10-day paternity leave. The court argued that the child's interest in having time with both parents and the parents' responsibilities didn't depend on their sexual orientation. It's the second ruling in as many months, hailed by LGBTQ+ activists, amid efforts by the far-right-led government of Premier Giorgia Meloni to crack down on surrogacy and promote, quote, traditional family values. In May, the Constitutional Court ruled that 2 women can register as parents of a child on a birth certificate, saying recognition of parental rights can't be restricted to the biological mother alone in families with same-sex parents. That's the news at this hour. If you are watching our videos on YouTube, drop us a comment and subscribe to our channel. PEP Radio is now on Alexa. Simply tell your device, Alexa, play PEP Radio. We're coming to TikTok. We'll share more about this news next week. For now, here's the Meadville area weather forecast on PEP Radio.